are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? I know it has been so long. There has been some things that has been going on in the background, and so I had to make sure that everything was taken care of before I came back. I didn't want to come on and then gotta go and then come on and gotta go. I was like, I'd just rather just, take the 2 weeks off and see what's going to happen, how we going to do, how we going to operate, what's going to go on. And so that's what I've been doing. And while I've been behind the scenes, I was able to work on my digital stuff because I can do that anywhere. So I've been doing that. And let me just tell y'all, I am so excited about the two things that I have for you. I have a done for you service and I have a class. So if you want to learn how to do AI and make it look legit, okay, because let me tell y'all something. I'm about to talk about it. I'm about to talk about it. I'm about to talk about y'all. I'm about to talk about it because it is all over the place, right? And I don't mean all over the place like it's just a mess. I mean, it's all over the place like everybody is doing it. And I'm like, if you wouldn't even do this with your real content that you would be taping for yourself because you wanted the background to be perfect and you wanted this to happen and you wanted this to look a certain way, then why are you allowing AI to do that? Because your AI is looking like trash. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Listen, please don't get your feelings hurt. Do not get your feelings hurt. This ain't the place to be sensitive. And, I don't want to tap dance around your emotions or walk on eggshells so that you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to say what I have to say, but know that it's being said with love. I am not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I am not trying to come for anybody. I'm just saying, and it's not even just people I know. I'm looking at other people and I'm like, y'all need to cut it out with this AI. Y'all doing a little too much. And I know we are seeing it everywhere. We're seeing AI everywhere. So we're going to talk about that today. Also, I've been working in Canva and I have not even used Canva for what it is worth. Canva right now I already suggest that everybody should have a Canva Pro account, but Canva is really like, I'm impressed. And not because it's doing something, insanely, different from anybody else, but you have options with the Canva because you're already going to use Canva Pro. You're already creating your presentations, your flyers, you're already doing stuff in your content, all of that in Canva. So why not use it to use their AI? At first, when they first started, their AI was so trash, but now it's better. So we're going to talk about that too. And let me tell y'all what's been going on with me in the background, singing in the background. Well, I had to take care of my mom. My mom had to have surgery. So I had to take care of my mom and make sure everything was okay. And I didn't want to come back immediately just in case she had to go back to the hospital or, she just needed me to be at home with her. So I didn't want to do anything too crazy. And again, say that I'm going to be somewhere and do something and I'm not even, able to uphold my responsibility, or not even my responsibility, but something that I said I was going to do, I'm not going to be able to hold on to that. So I just said, you know what, we're going to take this time and we're going to do what we got to do and make sure my mom's okay. And so she's fine. So I just wanted to let y'all all know mom is fine and we are back. We are back. What else? What else? What else? What other updates do I have for y'all? Because it's been so long. Y'all tell me what y'all been doing. I haven't seen and spoken to y'all either. Well, some of y'all have spoken to me behind the scenes, and I have been going live on like TikTok and Instagram, showing how to, use the AI and stuff like that. Because I can basically go on at any time. It doesn't have, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't the 9 a.m. type of slot. Because usually if I'm going to my mom's, it's early, or if I'm, you know what I'm saying, like I'm there for a while, and so I didn't want to do that. So what is going on with everybody else? And let me tell y'all, I have to speak. And Miss Kim did it, and I just seen her name pop up. Miss Kim spoke a little word to me, right? Because she was the first person that I created an ad for, right? And just because I just had a vision of what I think her room spray could do, and she was the first person that triggered that whole thing for me. And it took me down a whole AI rabbit hole. But y'all already knew I was already on AI for a long time. Here go the dog. I was on AI for a long time before everybody is on it. Let me close the door. Sorry, y'all. I was on it before everybody else was on it, and using it like crazy. Now you got an AI platform everywhere. AI is all over the place. You can't escape it. It's everywhere. Everybody is teaching a class. Everybody is showing you how to clone yourself. Everybody, that's everywhere, right? But I am not going to show you how to clone yourself. I don't care about cloning yourself. And listen, my tinfoil hat is singing and pinging. I did a picture at one time, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to keep on putting my pictures in the AI generator. I don't know what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? And I have, me and my conspiracy theories and my tinfoil hats be tinging and pinging. Y'all already know. So, I mean, I have some things. Listen, let me tell you how far I go, because I go. Okay. Let me tell you how far I go. I told my doctor when I had, because I'm a woman of a certain age, and y'all already know we had the health problems. And when I had my hysterectomy, I told the lady, I said, "What you doing with my organs?" Where they going? I need to know where my organs are going. What we doing with them? Who's getting them? What's the location? What do they do with them? Like, I had a lot of questions, and she was like, "No, we're gonna check in and see if it's cancerous. We're gonna, chop it into tiny thin things and slices and see if there's anything in there." And so, yeah, because I let me tell you something. When I tell you I go far, I go far. And so, my doctor was looking at me like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Don't try to act like y'all don't be taking and harvesting people organs. Don't try to act like y'all don't do that." So yeah. so, so that's how I feel about the AI and putting yourself in the images. Now I'll do, like I said, I'll have one image that I'll do, but I'm not going to give it a million images of me so it could generate and clone me. I don't want it to do that, because I already think that they cloning us anyway. So then there's that, right? So I don't do too much of the cloning thing, but I'm going to show you how to use it for your business. I'm going to show you how to use it for your business, and I'm going to show you how to use it for your business the right way. To not use it the way, because people are already struggling to connect with their audience, right? And do you think if you are already having a human connection, and you're struggling to have this human connection, do you think that putting AI in front of that is going to make it better? It's not. How can it make it better? You can't even connect with your audience off the rip, just you and your customer. How do you think you're gonna put something else to act like a proxy for you, and you think that that's gonna connect to them? It's not gonna connect to them. It's not. It's about the human connection. How are you going to connect with your audience? How are they going to know, like, and trust you? How are they going to be able to bond with you? They're not going to bond with your AI. They're not going to bond with your AI with the 7 fingers. They're not going to bond with your AI just magically. Let me tell y'all something. I was looking at, and I'm not naming nobody's names, and I'm just tell you what I saw, because this is my truth, okay? This is my truth, and I'm going to tell you what I saw. So I seen somebody's candle, and it's supposed to be like a mukbang, and the girl is holding the candle. Somehow the crab leg is on top of the candle, and she slurps up The can is supposed, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a crab leg, but she slurps it up right off the top of the candle and then she puts the candle down. You didn't see that? What do y'all, I think that people think because they use AI, they're like, oh yeah, I'm up on technology. That looks crazy. It looked crazy before, it looked crazy now, it looked crazy to you, and it looked crazy to everybody else that's watching. Like, what would make you think that people don't think that's crazy? It's absolutely insane. What would make you you don't ever in life have a candle, you're holding it. First of all, you're not talking about no candle while you're doing no mukbang. Okay, that's first. Then you have your candle and you have the mukbang in front of you, mukbang in front of you, and then you got this crab leg laying on top of the freaking candle. It could be your finger, it could be the candle. We don't know what it is, but it all looks like it's part of the same thing. It's a candle, finger, crab leg, okay? And then she just slurps the crab leg. The crab leg just disappears into thin air, into her mouth, and then she puts the candle down. We saw that. What are we thinking here? Like, this is absolutely insane. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. And so I am going to teach you how to use AI the right way, because I cannot keep on doing this with y'all. And not y'all like y'all. I mean, the people. I mean, the people. We can't keep doing this. We got to do better. We have to do better. So let me run up in the chats and y'all tell me what has been going on with y'all. And I've been stalking people's pages, looking at them using AI, and I'm like, girl, guy, they, them, what we doing? What are we doing? We've got to stop it. And we've got to stop. All right, so first up in the building, we got cousin. Cousin is in the building. Good morning, cousin. She said, Grand Rising, my heart. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Good morning. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. Christina said, welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I miss you too. I miss you too. I even forgot what I was supposed to do for the show, y'all. I'm like, I forgot my whole like format and everything. Good morning, Damien. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope everything is going well with you. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. And you already know.
You better thank a union member.
You better what?
You better thank a union member.
Huh? You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. You know it. Good morning, Melissa. Y'all know Melissa. If y'all did not, I don't know if, I think she said she got a few more 3-wick candles left. She's going on maternity leave, y'all. So Cali Meets NYC is on pause so she can take care of our niece, y'all. So that's so exciting. So she's on maternity leave. So if you want to purchase from Cali Meets NYC, because you're not going to be able to get anything from her for a while, make sure that you go on and support. Okay. Canva is in there. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all sleeping on Canva, I'm going on live on at noon. I'm going to do a lunchtime with Nikki. First of all, we were in the chat talk about lunching with Nikki, and I was like, wait a minute. Pull it back. Not lunching with Nikki. That means I'm crazy. No. Although it could be lunching with Nikki because I go crazy on this AI. Could be that, but that's corny. But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm going to be going live at noon on Instagram and on TikTok. And I'm going to show you how much you can do on Canva. And since Chantel was speaking, we designed her cousin's invitation. Well, we didn't design the whole thing. She gave me an idea of what she wanted. She told me the colors and stuff like that. I went and got a prompt. Like, listen, I'm not an artist. I use prompts to create the art. So I got the prompt, put it into to Canva AI, and it gave us some ideas. And the dopest thing about Canva AI, listen, I need y'all to share this out. Because I'm pretty sure that people don't know I'm on. So I need y'all to share it out and tell them I'm here. Tell them I'm here. I'll come back to it. I'll tell you what the dopest thing is in a minute when we get more people in the room. But it is dope. Get Canva Pro if you don't have it. It's worth it. It is worth it. Let me I'm gonna write in my notes to come back to it. Make sure y'all tell everybody join us here. Invitation. I'm writing it down. What are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? Miss Kim said, good morning, lovelies. Why is my screen so small? What is it doing? Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome back, Nikki. We missed you. I missed you too. I so miss you. I miss you so much. Yes, Kendrick is, unruly. He has no chill, no pause, and he don't care. He just does not care. You had every right to ask those questions. Listen, I said, girl, where's this thing going? Where's it ending up? Who are we shipping it off to? I wanted to know. I needed to know everything. Lady, don't just be shipping my parts off to the abyss, to the black market, and to all of it. Don't you do it. Ms. Kim says some of this AI stuff I'm seeing is keeping me up at night. The world needs you, Nikki. Listen. Thank you, Ms. Kim. I'm like, let me please stop. Just because you could do something don't mean that you should do something. Just because you learned how to do something don't mean you learned it the right way. Sometimes you may have to unlearn and fix it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you may have to unlearn and fix it. Some of these AI videos are horrendous, and you ain't lying. That was so disturbing to me. Right. Because why do you think that we can't see it? We see it. What do you think? We overlooking it? We're not overlooking it. I said, you know what? I'm going to stop acting like I'm not even going to, I stopped liking them because I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not liking it. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not going to like it because it's stupid. And so I'm not going to encourage your, I don't want to say ignorance because that's the wrong word. That's kind of harsh. I'm not going to encourage what you're doing. I'm not. Because it's not right. Do it right. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do anything worth doing is worth doing right? That's what they say. Ain't that the saying? Anything worth having it all is worth working for and waiting for. But anything worth doing is worth doing right. So if you're not going to do it right, take the time to learn so you can do it right. Don't do it you know what I'm saying, just to say you did it because it's looking whack. Management said that. Management said it's looking whack. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Deltra. Good morning. Deltra said, good morning, y'all. How you doing, Miss Deltra? We missed you, girl. I see you back too. Damien said he is fabulous and blessed. Yes. Ooh, she only got one more. What scent is that, Melissa? Melissa says she only got 1 3-wick candle left as of last night. What scent is that, Melissa? Good morning, Melly Mel. You already know. You better tell the people what they gotta do. You ain't do it yet, but I'm gonna do it for you. Oh, I didn't change it yet either, but with all of this AI, I could.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Do what she said, y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Good morning, Melly Mel. I miss y'all all so much. Good morning, Dwayne. Welcome in. How are you doing this amazing morning? And what do you do? Good morning, Alicia. Alicia's in the building. Alicia said, good morning. Good morning, Alicia. And if you are in the Chicagoland area, she has a shop in Berwyn Shops. Y'all make sure y'all go visit. If you can, go and support. Go buy a candle. Go take a class. If you know somebody in Chicago, tell them go stop by. Why? Because we got to support each other. There's a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. We're not saying who's right, who's wrong, who's left, who's up, who's down. We're not doing all of that. We just saying there's a lot of craziness going on in the world. Let's support each other. One thing we can do is we can have control over where we spend our money, and let's support each other so everybody can keep their doors open. Yes? Yes. All right, let's do it. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Miss Tracy said, good morning, everyone. It's okay to unlearn a thing. Listen, sometimes you got to unlearn. Sometimes you got to unlearn so you can learn the right thing or the right way or a more efficient way, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to do it. You gotta do it because that's what life is all about. Hey, y'all. Hey, Metame. How's it going this amazing morning? And I want to know how your first day was. So let me know you can let me know behind the scenes. But yes, I want to know how your first day was. The Wine and Wick experience. Good morning. Dwayne said good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh. We was up till almost 2 o'clock in the morning doing AI on TikTok, y'all. And Miss Anita was rocking with me. Miss Anita was on at 11 o'clock. I was like, what are you still doing up? She talk about, it's early. It's only 11 o'clock. It's only 11 o'clock. And I was like, well, what time you go to bed? She talk about 1 o'clock. Let me tell you, we was on till after 1. We was on till after 1. So good morning, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Oh, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. My jump rope should be here today. Goodness. So I'm going to have to do how many? I think I saw you have 350. I'm going to have to jump 350 skips or jumps or whatever. I'm going to have to do that because I got to catch up. So Miss Anita was rocking with me last night, and we did some amazing things in Canva, didn't we, Miss Anita? Didn't we do some amazing things in Canva last night? Miss Anita helped me to figure out how to create your own mock-ups. I know how to create mock-ups using, your label and stuff and merging, but I didn't know how to create it in Canva. And Miss Anita help me out. Help me out. Hey. Thank you so much, Miss Anita. Miss Anita, thank you. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. One thing we're going to do here is we are going to sing. And we, sing, rap, bally, nicely, whatever. We're going to do it. All right? I miss y'all too. I'm easing back into it. I hear you. I came late. I don't know whose AI video y'all saw, but this is funny. Listen, who you saw? Tell me who you saw, Miss Tracy, because I'll talk about it if I seen it. And if not, I'll pull it up so we can talk about it. And not because I'm going to talk about people, but because I want them to do better. Okay? It's made to order any scent. Okay, so I'm going to take it, and I want something masculine. And Inglewood, is it the zip code candle? Wait, let me talk to you behind the scene because we talk to behind the scene. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm truly blessed. Yes, and yes, you are. Good morning, Tasha K. What's going on, Tasha? Long time no see. Good morning, Floxy people. Miss y'all. We miss you too. Hope everything is well. And can't wait to see you in September. Do you remember? All right. Hey, Dwayne. Listen, yes, we did, right? I should join the jump rope challenge. Listen, you should join. My jump rope will be here today. Y'all already know how my Amazon is set up on this side of town in these mountains on here on this rock. You know how things are set up over here. So it'll be here today. Today. Metame said it was so good, gave me a flashback of orientation of spring cohort. I'm very excited. I was telling Jules yesterday, I'll call you later. Sounds like a plan. Let me see. Good morning. I'm doing good this morning. I'm homebound, disabled, and medically isolated 24/7. I'm looking into becoming financially independent to escape a eugenic system that I live under. Okay. All right. Well, let's get it. Let's go, Mr. Dwayne. Let's get it. Let's go. I was in Indianapolis and I saw floxies everywhere. What? Those are the flowers. The flowers. Let's go. Let's get it. I was telling my aunt about you. I'm giving her your page. She wants to stop by and visit. Yes, if you know anybody, y'all, I'm not playing. I don't care who it is that you know in Chicago, near Chicago, whatever. Tell them to go stop by and support her. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many businesses because of lack of support that are not surviving, and they could survive. They just can't because of the foot traffic. We need to get the foot traffic in these places. So she has a physical location. Y'all make sure y'all stop in. Okay. And if you can, send somebody. send somebody on your behalf and say, so and so sent me down, and I'm, I want to support. Take a picture, tell them take a picture, tell them take a video so that we can post it and have what? Social proof, so we can what? Get the word out. Okay, let's do it. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got to get a jump rope. Yes, I had to order me one from Amazon, girl, because I went to, let me tell y'all how sad this is. I had to go because y'all know I don't live near anything, right? I don't live near a Walmart. Walmart is 35, 45 minutes away. Like, I don't live near anything. So I said, oh, let me check. Oh, we do have Dollar Generals because they popping up like flies everywhere. I think something's going on with these Dollar Generals, but that's me again, 10 for you. So we have one right outside of where I live, right? And so I went to the Dollar General and I'm like, oh, they should have a rope, because I did see some workout equipment in there one time. They had like the little ball and the band and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, they should probably have a jump rope. Why I go into Dollar General and I asked the lady, I was like, do you have jump ropes? And she was like, oh, it might be over here in this section. Wasn't there. And then she was like, oh, I did see some. And it was a kid's jump rope. And I was like, oh, okay, I could use a kid's jump rope, until my regular jump rope comes, right? And I wasn't thinking, those little kids ones with the rope. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, it's probably not that, because I haven't seen those jump ropes in like forever. So it's probably one of those plasticky ones, right? So she gets the jump rope, and I looked at the jump rope was $1, y'all. So that just goes to tell you what it was. Okay. Crap. And it was just like a plastic string with two little things, and it was short. Of course, it was a kid's rope. And I was like, I can't do this. I really have to get me a jump rope because this is crazy. So I had to order one. It just was not doing what it needed to do. What's the jump rope challenge? If you are following Miss Anita, send her a DM and she could send you the picture of, because there's every day you jump a certain amount. And so I think Miss Anita's at 350. I think I saw 350, but I could be wrong. But DM Miss Anita and she'll give you the information. Nikki, we have a lady in my group. She lives where you live. I forgot the name of her business. I'll send it once I remember. All right. Let me know. I had to stop the challenge due to my meniscus. Oh, got you. Right? You got to live through Miss Anita. It's okay. Alicia, what's your hours? Thanks, Nikki. You're welcome. You got it. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you. Okay, so the Alicia's hours are, and she's in Berwyn Shops. I don't know, because I've never been to Chicago. Well, I've been through Chicago, never been in, stayed in Chicago, so I don't know exactly where it is, but it's in Berwyn Shops. Who's doing the jump rope challenge? I want to participate. Well, we all got the information from Miss Anita, so that's where we getting it first. From Miss Anita. Oh, Miss Anita. Good morning. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower. Good morning, Rose. Good morning. Miss Marilyn. Girl, where you been? Miss Marilyn, how are you? I am missing some of you, girl. Where are you and what are you doing, honey? Hey, Miss Marilyn. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. I said I was going to come back into Canva. So y'all want to go to Canva? Y'all want me to talk about these people's AI some more? Which direction y'all want me to go in? I'm so good preparing for a Christmas and July sale. Miss Marilyn, July is over. What are you doing? July is over, Miss Marilyn. Which direction do y'all want me to go? Because we could go, I could go anyway. Which one y'all want me to go? We want to talk about the AI, or we want to talk, we still going to talk AI, but when you want to talk about Canva, let's go into Canva. Because I done spoke about people enough and their craziness. But let's go into Canva. Okay. Canva has AI. You need Canva Pro, right? There's Canva AI. It's on your left hand side. Is one of the things that it offers. It has apps and all kinds of stuff. And in the apps, you can get things like you could do your mock-ups in the app, you could do your upscaling in the apps. You can do, there's this thing where you can do, it's called font frame. So you know when you're looking for fonts and you want it to have a certain texture, or maybe you want metallic letters and you can't really find it in Canva, and you're like, I want it to be my font and I want it to have this texture or this color, and you can't get it because you can't find it. Let's say it was a rose gold, metallic rose gold, and you couldn't find it, especially in your fonts, right, for your brand. You can go and use font frame, and it will, you could type whatever it is that you want to type, and you can put whatever texture you want behind it. You want rainbow glitter, put rainbow glitter. You want pearls, you can put pearls. Like, you put anything behind it. So Canva has really stepped up their game as far as an all-in-one type tool. So I suggest that if anybody is trying to decide what they should spend their money on or what subscriptions they think is worth it, I think Canva is worth it because you can use it for so many things. Thank you. I'm gonna put that right on my screen because you can use it for so many things. So if you do not have a Canva Pro account, I suggest that you do. Not to mention, you could create all of your, like, if you have a presentation, I know a lot of y'all are trying to do grants and cohorts, and you're doing all of these things. You can do your presentations in there. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know about this, and I could share it, but I ain't going to share it because maybe I'll do it later, right? Because I want to make sure I get it all out. They have, if you're doing a presentation, right, you can create the slide, but then there's this thing, and it's called I think it's template suggestions, and it's right there. It's not, you don't have to go through all of those templates. You know how you used to go through all of the templates to find something that looks like what you want to use so that you can make your edits and stuff like that? Well, they have a template suggestion thing. And so it goes based off of what you already are doing. And then it shows you different options. And then you just pick. That way you don't have to go through spinning your wheels on all those slides and all of the elements. You don't got to do that. You could just go ahead and do template suggestions, and I mean, not template suggestions. Is it template suggestions? It's something like that. And you just go in there and you just grab it. Maybe tomorrow I'll show it. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see anything. What do you mean? Let me go into Canva real fast and show y'all what I mean. I was doing my presentation for the class that we're about to do. And matter of fact, it was for the first class. I was doing my presentation and I was like, what is this? And I seen it and I was like, oh, I don't have to go, because I was going through the presentations and I was going through, the ones that they offer on the side. Let me get this thing real fast. I'm talking about real fast. I need to no, because this is me talking. Sorry, y'all. I need to put my stuff in folders because I really suck with putting my stuff in folders. They're like not in folders. They're all over the place. And I gotta scroll through everything to find one thing. Or type in my search. How many of y'all are using Canva for presentations? Let me know in the chat. How many of y'all are using Canva for your presentations? One's in the chat. If you use Canvas for your presentation, let me know. Vistaprint is having another sale. That's where I got my logo vinyl sign for my table. Ooh, nice. How much is the sale? I shop on Vistaprint. I got to make sure it is 50 to 60%. I did my Price-O-Matic presentation on Canva. Okay, so a lot of people do use Canva. All right. So one sec. Let me just make sure. I can do it. I mean, I can do it. I just want to make sure it shows. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Yazzie Faye. All right, so I'm gonna share. They changed this stuff, so now I don't. Okay, I haven't been in StreamYard forever, and let me tell y'all, I cannot figure out what I'm doing. Okay, share screen. I'm doing this one. All right, ones if you can see my screen. Ones if you can see my screen. 40%. Oh, that's good. These are the ones they're having. 25% off your first purchase in September. 50 off of invitations and announcements. Oh, that's good for you, Chantel, because Chantel needs invitations. You can upload the one that we didn't finish yours. I just put a bunch of stuff in there. Let me move me off the screen. Nope. What is that? Let me tell y'all, they changed this whole thing around. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And y'all could tell, right? Can you still hear me? If you can still hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Let me put, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Yes? Can y'all hear me? This is crazy. I don't like this screen. I hate it. Okay. All right. So if you have a presentation, right? There's this thing, we have the templates over here. So when you're doing your presentations, you're usually looking through all of these templates, trying to figure out what's going to fit with what you're trying to do, right? You want something that's going to match the presentation that you need. So we go in here because we assume that everything is already here the way we need it, right? But you can go right here into layouts and it'll match the style to your brand. So it'll give you ideas on what you can do with the look. So you don't got to go scrolling through a bunch of things. You could just go through here and figure out what it is, which one you want to use. And then you can edit it any way you want. You could put the words where you want, move everything around. Like, I was like, what? This made it so easy for me to do my presentation. Super easy to do my presentation because I didn't have to go scrolling through the templates and seeing what they have over here and saying, oh, let's see if I want to use any of these for the AI. I was just able to just use the style that I was already using and just make it continuous. So it was the continuity for me. It was the continuity for me. So yeah, you could just do that. I did not know. So if you are part of the cohort, hint, this is what you can do for your presentation so that you can make sure that it is cohesive and it doesn't look crazy like you just pull a bunch of elements from a bunch of different places. Everything can look uniform and like it belongs together. It won't look like plaids and polka dots. You know what I'm saying? Or army fatigue and stripes. But I let me tell you something. When y'all start mixing and matching, and not y'all, because Sean does it all the time. She was like, fatigue could go with plaid. I'm like, no, it can't. That's not a thing. But she likes it. I don't. But you can just go on ahead and do that. So this is one of the boxes, and so it'll just go based off what you have, and it'll just show you on the side. Isn't that cute? Well, not cute. Isn't that useful is the word that I'm looking for. Not cute, useful. Let me put me back up here. Isn't that useful? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Was that useful? I didn't know about that option. That's why I switched to Gamma. Listen. Yes. I'm telling you, Canva done stepped it up, y'all. full cohort, take note because y'all gonna need it. Yep, you got a lot of presentations. You got a lot of presentations. I love Canva for presentations. That's where I built my wholesale catalog as well. I'm telling you, Canva is great for everything. If there's one thing you want to think about, like I need this subscription, it's going to be that. It's going to be that. I'm with Sean. I wear camo and stripes. No, Tasha K. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Now, I'm not saying she wear crazy colors with it. Like, it's still in the color family. But I'm like, that don't go together. That don't go together. Listen, was it useful? Thank you. During holiday time, too, for cohort ain't no damn joke, okay? Listen, to each his own, to each his own. All right, so you could do the presentation. Oh, let me show. Oh, do I want to do that? I'm gonna do it later, but I wear camo in 4 colors. I mean, you can wear camo with any color you choose. You can wear camo in hot pink if you want, but I just don't think it should be hot pink print. I think it should be hot pink plain, like a solid, and then complement everything else. I think it's just me. That's just me. I just think that's a little bit too much, but that's just me. So, what else can you do in Canva? Okay, so in Canva, you can go to they have an AI in Canva. And a lot of the times you may think, well, Canva don't give you, at first when Canva came out with their AI, Canva's AI was trash. But now it has gotten better. And so I use Canva AI for like graphics. I don't necessarily use it for realistic people because it doesn't, it gives you, it's real enough, but it's not realistic. It doesn't look like an actual person. It looks like maybe like a mannequin. And I don't even want to say like a mannequin because it's better than a mannequin, but it's not so much a human. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much a human. And so I don't use it for that purpose. But again, I'm going to be going live at noon and we'll be talking about Canva. But let me show y'all here because I'm going to show y'all here. Why? Because I have access to the computer and y'all can see the full screen. So I'm going to show y'all here. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right. So last night we were on Canva, and I've been working out. I need to. I've been working in Canva religiously. Like this is the thing. Like I every time I use it, I find another great thing is good for. So let me pull up my screen. I'm doing it wrong again. I hope y'all can still hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yep. Can you hear me? Yep. What does this mean? I need my screen to be bigger because I do not like what it's doing right now. This is ridiculous. It's like tiny. It's so tiny I can't see it. All right. So, how many of y'all know that Canva had an AI? One's in the chat if you knew that Canva had an AI. Canva has an AI and it is right here. Canva AI. It's got a little magic and everything. How many of y'all knew that? How many of y'all use it? If you use it, say I use it. If you don't, say I don't. Let me know in the chat. If you use Canva AI, say I do. If you do not, say I don't. Let me know in the chat. One but never use. Yep, I use it. You use it now, girl. She was on last night. We was making labels and stuff. You was using it with me. Oh my gosh. I used it but never got what I wanted. Okay. Because I think we need to put AI in perspective. We need to put it like certain AIs are going to be good for certain things, and I think Canva is good for graphics. I think it is good for like text, because with Canva, with the text, which makes it different from every other AI, because if you do like, if you use like ideogram or something like that, you don't get to, and I gotta check and see if that's even a thing, because I have not even gone that far. I've tried to change certain words like in the edit, but in Canva, you're able to grab the words that it spells, because I'm looking at a lot of y'all AI and there's a lot of misspellings, there's a lot of smeared letters. And I know, you know, you look at AI letters, and if you look at enough AI, you know what AI letters look like. And yeah, that is where the problem lies. That is where the problem lies. Let's see. Okay, so we got some people that use it. One but never used. Can y'all see the is this showing big for y'all? It's not for me, but if it's showing big for y'all, like large on the screen, then we could just keep on rocking and rolling. Miss Marilyn says she never got what she needed. Melly Mel says she used it. Lakeisha Keisha says she used it. Miss Delcher said I've been playing around with it. I'm gonna show y'all how to really take it up a notch. I use it. It helped to create our perfume bar logo. Got you. I don't, but I will, Miss Anita. You know, we were in there rocking it out last night. Who, me? No, I have used it now. I use it. Let me see. I tried it when it first came out and didn't like it. Yeah, it did not work. When it I know my connection is a little choppy because I see it. If y'all could still, it looks like I'm still rocking. Am I still? Yeah, it looks like I'm still going. All right. Melissa said, I tried it when it first came out and didn't like it. Now I see the improvements and will use it. Yes. Listen, when I first tried it, I was like, this is crap. Like, but I was also comparing it to Midjourney. I was also comparing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was comparing it to other things and I was like, oh, this sucks. But again, things you have to put in perspective. I'm not using Midjourney for graphics at all. I don't think, and some people may have mastered it. I don't use Midjourney for graphics. I use Midjourney for cartoons. I use Midjourney for realistic people. I use Midjourney for those type of things. I don't even use it for outfits and blending my outfits on a person. I don't even use that for that. Like, I put everything in perspective on what tools is going to be better for what. And Midjourney ain't that, right? And so for Canva AI to me, I think is dope for graphics. Especially, we did an invitation last night, and you're able to grab the text and edit the text and make it whatever you want and change the font. Like, you're not tied down to the font. That right there, just if y'all could understand, because you create things all the time. You creating your flyers all the time. You creating your content all the time. And every time you see an error, or you see that AI messed up something, they didn't spell something right, it added an extra letter, it didn't, it did something wrong, and it looked good, but the letter is off a little bit. And so we end up either sticking with it, scrapping the whole thing away, or we're just trying to say, what can we do? We're generating a million trying to get this one thing right. But in Canva AI, you don't have to do that, because you could grab the letters. Listen, you got to grab the letters. I was like, I miss y'all don't even understand. Don't even understand. Yes, but not for labels. You can use Canva AI for your labels, girl. Let me show you. Good morning, Martini. Good morning. Listen, if you haven't registered for class, listen, last night some seats were bought. If you want to take my class, I think you better get in. My class starts on Monday. I'm only doing 15 seats. It's a 3-day intensive. I'm going to show you everything. I am going live. I don't know if I'm going to go live every single day, but I have been going live quite often, and I've been showing you how to do things. So y'all we're in my Canva right now, right? Okay, so we did this last night using a Canva mockup. Now, in my class, I teach you how to use your actual jars and stuff like that, because the Canva mockups, to me, they're right? But what we learned last night, thanks to Miss Anita, there's an option that you are able to use your whatever your container is, and use that as a mock-up. And we also went into Chat GPT and we asked for things that we wanted to see. So this is one of the things that we did last night. Somebody was asking about a label, but she wasn't really very descriptive on what she wanted and where she was going. So she was like, she gave me her regular information. And then she was like, well, this already looks like my label. Well, you really didn't. I don't know who you are. I really don't know what your brand is all about. So I'm just going by based off what you're saying. Like, I'm just taking your words and I'm trying to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? But we did this yesterday. And this was a body butter. We created this mock-up and we got the prompt from Chat GPT, and we created this body butter. It's got my logo on it and it's Yazzy's her brand, but we was messing around with it to see if things could work. And we created this mock-up in Canva. All right, so we even created, come on, get with me. We even created, because I had this whole idea for a 90s vibe. My computer's moving slow now. All right, here it goes. And so this was a label. We just took it and we made the mock-up and we created this on Canva. Now, the thing about this is that it's going to produce content that's going to make people want to stop. It doesn't look like everybody else's content, and it's customized to exactly what you want. So if you want this person wearing a pink robe, she could wear a pink robe. If you want her to wear a polka dot robe, she could wear a polka dot robe. She could wear, if you want her to have long braids, long dreads, jewelry in her hair, whatever it is that you want to see, you can actually create. And this would make it yours. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't give you that artificial feeling. And so I'm looking at a lot of AI, and some, with the exception, and I'm going to call one name out, with the exception of Martini, because Martini's brand, to me, her people look human, but they don't look human. And I love that look. I love the fact that they look like they're otherworldly. I love the fact that they're she may not even say her people are on another planet, but I think they are. You know what I'm saying? I think they're on another planet. I think they're in a paradise planet somewhere. That's what I think. And that's the visual. I'm fine with that. And I love that. Right. But everybody else, that's not their brand and that's not their aesthetic. If you want real people, then you need to have real people. You need to have real people holding your stuff and not no generic mock-ups that you can basically get from anywhere. And so we use Chat GPT to create the mock-up. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Yes, the 3-day intensive. I have only 12 seats left. I only have 12 seats left. It's a 3-day intensive. A camo and plaid robe. Listen, ain't nobody wearing no camo robe. Who's wearing a camo robe? If you wearing a camo robe, that's a little too far. That's like that fishing fabric, or the hunting fabric. Where are we going in this all the time? I'm not wearing hunting leggings or a hunting robe. That's for outside. Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome. Hey, Yolanda. How's it going? I miss you too, girl. I do. Martini's visuals are everything. They are. Everything fits. Everything flows. Everything looks amazing. Like, that's the only brand that I would say, okay, your people don't look 100% human, but neither does the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean like our real world. I'm talking about the world she creates for her muses, right? They don't, she takes you to a place. There's certain brands that just take you to a place. And Martini does this so effortlessly. I don't even know if she knows how connected this brand, like everything resonates together. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Scent, the look, the sound, everything. All of the things connect with her brand. So if y'all haven't checked out Mwamo, check it out. But y'all see what I'm talking about. But that's the only brand that I would say, okay, she can have people that look stylized. You know what I'm saying? And not because you need my permission, but because it fits. You know what I'm saying? You don't need my permission to tell you what works. You don't. Paradise in their head. Listen, it's for real a paradise. It really is. Like, you really want to be a part of that world. Like, where is this oasis? Like she says, where is this oasis at? I need to be there. I need to be walking amongst the animals. I need to be in the rainforest. Where is this rainforest? Like, you really. And then when you get her products, because we consume her products over here. Her body butter is amazing. Okay, her body butter is amazing. All right, so her scents match the vibe of the brand. Some scents don't go with the brand. Like, some people say they have luxury brands, and then they have like bubblegum fragrances and stuff like that. There's nothing luxury about a bubblegum. It don't fit. Am I being too real? Am I doing too much? Or are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are y'all resonating with me? Or am I team too much? Let me know in the chat. Like, a bubblegum and a luxury brand is not going to go together. It's got to be a way that you show it. You know what I'm saying? Because immediately, and thinking, right? Immediately, your mind is going to go nostalgia. Your mind is going to go to childhood. Your mind is going to go to fun. Your mind is not going to go to luxury, upscale, Neiman Marcus. Your mind don't go there when it comes to bubblegum. When it comes to bubblegum, you're thinking fun, kid, oh, bubble yum. Oh, you're thinking all of those bubble gums. Like, your mind automatically goes there. That seems fun, colorful. Like, there's a disconnect. There's going to be a way that you got to bring those two together. If you're going to make bubble gum luxury, there's going to have to be a way that you're going to have to communicate that to your audience. Because immediately their mind is going to take them somewhere else. And not because they waiting for this trip that you're going to put them on, but because of the scent triggers that memory. And that memory going to take you right down memory lane. It's going to take you there, right? And so martini scents, they fit her aesthetic. So good. So good. So let me see what you are saying in the chat. You trying to make a thug cry, girl? You know we thugs, we don't cry. We don't cry. I was about to say, I'm about to do baby kids. Okay, we don't cry, we multiply. About to add that on there. Let me see. Her products are amazing. They are. Her candles are amazing. Her labels are everything. And I'm not just saying that because I love me some martini. I just think everything just fits. It's just a thing that just fits. Like Miss Anita just fits. Miss Kim just fits. Like, people's brand just fit. Everything about it just fits. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Miss Lois. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Miss Lois is about to go back into teaching, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all should show some love to Miss Lois. Yazzie Faye said facts. No luxury bubblegum. Like, what bubblegum brand is luxury? And I'm not saying this to nobody. I'm just saying just the mind triggers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think I don't know if that's a word or a thing, but your mind is automatically triggered and you're thinking nostalgia. You're thinking what you did when you was a kid. You're thinking about your favorite bubble gum. You're thinking about a penny candy store. Everything about that screams fun. Everything about that screams fun. Preach. Hey, I totally agree, Nikki. Bubblegum takes me to whimsical and fun. It does. Now, if you want to take me to a luxury, whimsical, fun playland, then I get it. But if you ain't taking me there and you going to say, and your candles look a certain, like grown up, and then you got bubblegum in your grown up tins, or your grown up vessels, I'm like, what we doing? This do not belong. I'm pretty sure you could find something else and not bubblegum. You know what I mean? And again, this is not to any person. I'm just saying, like, it's just I try to think of a obvious scent that would not go, not fit an aesthetic. And that's one of them. Or great Kool-Aid. Oh, that's a good candle for somebody. Great Kool-Aid. But like a great candy. Like that don't go with luxury. There's nothing about luxury, and it could just be me and my short-sighted mind, right? There's nothing luxury about a great candy. Nothing. To me, in my opinion. What y'all think? What y'all think? Miss Anita says, yes, Mowamo's Oases is beautiful. She thinks about every aspect of how the brand flows together and does. It's such poetry. And I can't say enough how much I love this brand. I really can't. Like just her words, the way she speaks. It's poetry. It's just like you're reading a book. Like she's taking you on a journey. Like it really does take you there. It really does. So if y'all haven't tried the stuff, go try it. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when you get it. Her brand makes me float on cloud nine, right? Miss Lois said, I'm so excited. So excited. She started July 31st, y'all. So Miss Lois is going to be back in her teaching bag. So, you know, she loves Miss Lois is a teacher at heart. And so to the core. And so she is going back into teaching her science. All right. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Of course, the day you come back, I have back-to-back meetings. You know, such is life. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Thank you so much, Big Meech. Y'all already know. Y'all already
Hit the
know.
like button, hit the like button, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button.
All right, let me see. Praying for you, Miss Lois. God bless the teacher because I'm waiting on school to start. Send them kids back to school. Okay? Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Let's see. Miss Kim said, hey, Michi, can you put the link for the class in the chat? I definitely can. And not to mention, remember, a lot of you were asking me. Oh, I'm still sharing my screen, right? Oh, no, it's not moving. Is it moving? A lot of y'all were asking me about my Done For You services, and I do have my Done For You services. So I do stock images, I do videos, I do combinations that fit your perfect aesthetic. You want them to wear something, you want them to wear a Gucci dress and Fendi shoes and a pink hat and some big old sunglasses, whatever it is you want them to wear, they can wear. Okay. I'm definitely taking it all the way there. Okay. So the link for my class is in the chat. Fruit Loops either. Correct. Everybody want to do Fruit Loops. To me, Fruit Loops is not for everybody. Fruit Loops is not for everybody. It is not. It is not. It is not. Martini nailed it and did. Candy or bubblegum will go better with a Free Spirit brand, period. Because you want the point of your brand is to take them on a journey. The point of your brand is to make them feel something. And if they're going to feel nostalgia, your stuff got to match the nostalgia that they feel, especially if you need that connection for them to buy. Does that make sense to anybody, or is it just me? Because I think that makes perfect sense. I think that makes perfect sense. Everybody's saying, congratulations, Miss Lois. Nope, you speaking the truth. Say ouch. Listen, say it ahead of time. Say it ahead of time. I'm a little bit spicy. Been going for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Listen. All brands do not need to be called luxury, period. I see so many candle makers saying they have a luxury brand, yet the aesthetic does not fit the candle, period. Because you need to now put into perspective, what does luxury mean to you? Because luxury for you don't mean the same for everybody. And so what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, but is it though? If I'm looking at somebody's luxury candle and they telling me it's luxury and it does not look luxury, I'm like in my head, like, is it really? But is it though? Is it? Because I don't believe you. You need more people. I don't believe you. You need more people. I'm going to use you for that. Where can I get the pricing for your Done For Me services? Miss Tracy, you done took the class, girl. It's called House of Nikkie, y'all. House of Nikkie. And it is on Bubble Babes University. Let me grab that and put it in the chat. If you haven't taken the AI, you better tell them. Y'all better thank a union member. Tell them, Big Meech. Big Meech said, if you haven't taken the AI class, I highly recommend it. It helped me so much. I see her students leveling up on social media. Y'all see Miss Anita stuff too? Y'all saw Michi do her mock-ups? Listen. Let me see. I know I can't help it. I cannot help it. I apologize, y'all, but y'all know this is me. This is who I am. I have thought the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I can do it for you if you need me to. Okay, so let me go back real fast before we jump off of here because we are over our time, right? Let me go back into Canva real fast. So join me later and I'll show you exactly how to do something. Let me go to the label. These are the labels we made using a prompt. And I wanted it to be a Bridgerton theme. Where did it go? Oh, wait. It's not going to share the other one. Did it show? Do y'all see the label? It didn't show. Let me remove this. Let me do it again. Share screen. I'm going to share the entire screen because I think if I share the entire window, right, it'll show the whole thing. Yeah. So we're going to. All right. Y'all can see that. That's what it looks like on my end. Tell me if the screen changed. Oh, I can't see y'all if I do that. Let them use you, Nikki. All right. Okay, so we created this label right here using Canva AI. And so let me go real. All we did was create the prompt, put it in there, Canva designed the label. All we did was make edits. It took us less than 5 minutes to make this label. Less than 5 minutes to make a label. How many of y'all are struggling with your labels? How many of y'all are struggling to get y'all labels together and it take you like hours to just get one thing right because you're trying to get the right placement. You don't know what to say. You're looking for the look. You're looking for all of those things. We did this in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We did it in 5 minutes. All right. This is crazy. But I'm gonna just go into it right quick, okay? So if it lets me go right quick, it's not moving fast enough. All right. So on the left side, you can access, I told y'all, Canva AI. Canva AI is going to give you some wonderful images. Like I said, I've created labels. I was able to do a lot of things using Canva AI. And I think because I'm on StreamYard, it's moving super slow. All right, so here, this is where Canva AI is going to take you. We're going to go to create an image. And then it's going to bring up all of the images that you created. These are Yaz's images. But I wanted a label. Let me just take you down to the label because this is where it all started for me. Let me tell y'all something. Can y'all tell me how this is so freaking adorable? This is a Bridgerton themed label, right? Because the first one, and I'll show you what it looks like, but we were trying different flowers. there's just something about the turquoise and the a metallic gold go for you that just does something to me. It just I love that aesthetic. And so I thought this was super cute. And then you can either put a box in here, put a frame in here, fade it out a little bit, transparent the back. You could do a lot of things, right? But I love the Bridgerton here at the top. I really can't see if you are saying anything to me. Let me check to make sure I'm not missing anything and y'all still can see. Y'all can see when I switch over to the other canvas screen, right? Let me know real fast. Somebody put a 1 in the chat real fast. Because then I'll just go straight into my little, what I'm saying, instead of trying to check here. Because now y'all see what it look like on a back end for me. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Can y'all see it? When I change over into Canva? Okay, so I absolutely loved that look, right? But it all stemmed from the bridal shower. Ivory, this is the bridal shower. I can show y'all the bridal shower one, but I want to show you labels because this is, you are making labels mostly. You're making products, right? You're not really making invitations, right? So these are some candle ideas that it came up with. And again, I just went into Chat GPT to ask it for a prompt. We was looking for some tropical backgrounds. These are cute for a label, but this is the part that really got me, right? Because I was looking for a Bridgerton kind of, you know, image for a label, and I went with this one, right? And I said, well, I wonder if I could move these things around. You know, if you did something like this in ideogram or anything else, you can't move the letters, you can't move the thing. And I'm going to test it out to see if you can. But from my knowledge, you can't move it around. So the great thing about Canva is that you can open this and edit inside of Canva. So we're going to magic grab first because last time we grabbed the box first and it was hard for us to get the letters. So we're going to grab this real fast if I could. If I could grab it real fast, I will, but it's taking a minute. All right, so in here, we're at edit. We're going to go to the letters, grab text. And it's going to grab the text for me. When I did this on live, I had to erase some of the background, which was fine because it didn't erase the layer of the background. And you know how sometimes you do a erase and it swipes the whole thing, so now you see a swipe like an eraser, but you didn't see it there. So let's go to all text. Let's see. It's taking a minute. Okay, so there we go. We got all the text, and in order for you to grab it, you're going to have to highlight it. So you're going to have to click it all. And I probably could have did this with all text, but we don't know if it's going to do what we need it to do. So we're going to grab that. We're going to bounce back. And let me see. We were messing with it and I was magic. I couldn't remember what we did. I was like, what did we do, y'all? Did we magic erase it? Did we magic grab it? What did we do? But if you grab the text, it's going to grab the text and you can change the font and you can make it any font you want. And you can correct the misspellings. You can correct the smeared letters. You can correct all of that stuff. And so now that we have this, we could move it. And you see how it says Georgia Pro right here at the top? You see how it says Georgia Pro right here at the top? You can change the font. So what we were using was Glamour. We thought that was a good one. We use Dream Girl. This one is in all caps. Is it this? Nope. Where is it? I don't know. It's somewhere over here, right? It's here. It's here. It's only making it uppercase. Whatever. I'm way too zoomed in. All right. Y'all probably like, Nikki, you could have just, I know. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And you can change your font. So when you see those letters that are misspelled or they look weird or they look like you can't do anything about it, you can. Like you could see the idea of it was, I think it was in romantic elegance. I don't know what it was supposed to say, but you could see that the letters are not right. And so you could just go in here and you can change the font and fix it. Now, not only can you do that, we're going to do one more and then I'm going to wrap this up and then I am going to get me some food and then get ready for what we're going to do on social media. Now, I'm going to make this box bigger, but you can also grab the flowers. So when I make the box bigger, the box is now going to cover the flowers. So if you wanted the flowers to be shown, you can move these too. So we can take this. Let's say we're going to take these flowers. We really don't need that one. We'll take these, right? And we're going to grab all of those. And that way we'll be able to move it to wherever we want. I need this. Okay. All right. So now you can see this all moves, but we need to ungroup it. Can I ungroup it here? No. Let's go back. Because I never moved it all at the same time. So I'm going to go back into edit and I'm just going to grab the box because that's what I'm talking about anyway, right? Is grabbing the box, not eraser. Magic grab. Last time I grabbed the whole box before I changed the letters and I couldn't change the words. So I'm going to change the words first. We're going to group that and then that's how we're going to do it. So now you can move this wherever you want. Of course, you're going to have to bring your letters back into where it's supposed to be, but I just wanted to show you how you can change the fonts. Look. Make this bigger. And you can move it wherever you want. And then you could go back into Magic Grab and grab those flowers so that you can put them on the outsides where you can actually see them and they're not behind this thing. And you can erase this and you can put your logo. And that's how we ended up with, where did I have it? Nope, that ain't it. And that's how we created our Bridgerton label. Which is, oh, it ain't here. It is, where is it? It's in my stuff. It's in my stuff. It's in my stuff. That is how we created this. It took us 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the prompt. That's it. That's all. Wasn't that easy, y'all? I didn't even know you could do that. And I don't know why this is blurry, but let me get back to here. It's probably because my connection. There we go. I didn't even know you can do all of that. And I even put this on texture paper because I had some texture paper from one of these places because I wanted to do something with the texture paper. I put it on the texture paper and it gives that look, that vintage look. Oh my goodness. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so let me stop sharing. Put me back on the screen. What y'all thought? What y'all thought? It's super easy. Hey sis! We have Jews, the HBIC of BCMC, the Black Candle Makers Club, the Princess of Ghana, the one hit wonder, the Jews, the legend, the myth. Okay, girl, I'm so out of practice. I gotta come back with that one. Well, I gotta do it again. Tomorrow to be better. I'll be better. I'll be better. I need to take another look at Canva. I'm telling y'all, Canva need to put me on. Canva need to cut me a check, okay? Canva needs to cut me a check. See you in class on Monday. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, Sheila from VA, what's going on? I missed all of y'all. Good morning. Printer recommendations for printing these gorgeous labels. Listen, I suggest printers are amazing, but one thing I do suggest is that you find a printer that has an ink subscription. So find the best printer that you can find with the best resolution that has a ink subscription, because if you are going to print your own labels, that's one of the things that I recommend. I know Big Mishi has the one that you have the liquid ink that you put in the tanks, I think. I think hers is an Epson. I haven't tried Epson yet. Yes, I took the class. I'm still working on it, but I need to release my subscription box in October, and I need to have stuff for that soon. All right, well, let me know, Miss Tracy. I got you. Let me know, and I got you. All right, let me just make sure. She makes it easy, y'all. When I got off the screen, I can't see the comments and I couldn't see what y'all was saying, so it was left there. Let me see. The Bridgerton will be nice for custom wedding clients. Yes, it is. Very classy, very demure, very demutzy, very cutesy. Yes, it would be. It would be great for a tea party. It would be great for just a theme birthday. It'll be great for everything. Everything. All right. Use the upscale tool in Canva. You better tell them. See, you learned something. I need to take another look at Canva and do. Tasha K, what's going on? Listen, we miss y'all. We do. All right, so you're looking for your printer. That's the printer that Big Meech is using. She says it's pricey, but the image prints out so nicely and the ink lasts for a long time. Let me see. I need to check Quill for that. Listen, the 3 dots to ungroup. Listen, I was like, I know I'm doing something. It's okay. That's cute. I need to recreate my labels. Listen, join me at lunchtime. We're gonna be lunching. We're gonna be lunching. Join me at lunchtime. I got you. Got me wanting to get on Canva now and start playing. Listen, y'all sleeping on Canva. Y'all think y'all only could create your presentations. You think you only could create content on your carousels or just things like that. Y'all not using it to the fullest capacity. Hey, Jules Agana. Miss Marilyn says she purchased the 8550. I have an HP NV6100 series. Let me see. OMG, I was just looking at this online. Yay, so that's your confirmation. Those labels are dope. Thank you, sis. And again, I just went into ChatGPT. Matt, I was going to... Okay. Listen, I came back and now every time I share my screen, it's always over an hour. Always over an hour whenever I share my screen. All right, let me show y'all something what I created while I was gone. I wasn't gone. I was in the background. I was here, but I was Okay, let me show y'all what I created in the background. And then I'm going to get off, because if I don't, then I'm going to be on here forever. And then it's going to be time for me to just get right into my live that I'm doing for lunch. Once if y'all can hear me and see my screen. Let's see. Girl, I highly recommend it. It's the best I have ever used. I've gone through a ton of different ones. I missed the first half of today's show. Do I need Canva Pro or free? You need Pro. You need Pro. Everybody needs Pro. Everybody needs it in their life. I think if you don't have Pro, you can't even take off the image the background thing. So if you can't even just take off a background, I'm pretty sure you can't use all the other tools. So you need it. You need it. You do use them. You need it. Okay. I created my own GPT. It's a Nikkie GPT, y'all. It's a Nikkie GPT. I created my own GPT that is going to help you do all of the things that I hear you all speak about. And it helps you to craft the prompt, create a prompt even better. It asks you questions. It helps you to think deeper. You don't get the results you want from your prompts because you don't ask it enough. You don't ask it enough, because you ask it a million things, but you don't give it enough information about you. And so it can't give you something that's specific to you because you don't give it enough information about you. So therefore it can't give you a good answer. It's giving you a generic answer, and you're like, yeah, this could fit, but this don't really fit me because you didn't give it enough information. We think that AI is magic, and it's not. AI is going to help you. It thinks faster. It does a lot of things, but it is only going to be able to do a lot of things with some information that you give it. Right? You can't get braids if you're bald. You got to have something. You got to give it something. Right? The longer your hair, the longer the braid stays. Oh, don't mind me. The longer your hair, the fatter the braid could be, the longer it stays in, and you don't got to worry about it just falling out randomly because I don't know why I just be putting all these things together. Something's wrong with me. I need to. The point is, you got to give it some information. You got to give it enough information about your brand. You got to give it enough information about the outcome that you want to achieve. You got to give it enough information about things that you're actually struggling with. You may be struggling with connection, and so now instead of just asking, I need a prompt for an Instagram post, and I'm going to be doing something behind the scenes. Instead of just saying that, you say, I need a prompt for Instagram. I need a description for an Instagram post of me posting behind the scenes, but I'm having a problem connecting with my audience. How can I connect with my audience? Or what could I say while I'm doing something behind the scenes? Can you create a script for me? Can you do like these things, the things that are going to be the human connection that is needed. Everybody needs that human connection in your brand. And my prompt, like Nikki, is designed to do that. It sounds like an ad, right? It's not an ad because you can't get this. The only way you can get my prompt for Nikki is I'm doing it right now. It's only available for those that are taking my class. They get it for free. But my prompt, like Nikki, let me just show y'all. Let me just show y'all. And for the people who were able to see it in my beta form, I don't, people say beta all the time, but I asked everybody just to check it out and to see if there's anything that I needed to add, anything that I can make better. Those type of things is in here. It's about, I have pricing in here. I have marketing in here. I have writing better prompts in here. I have creating better images because y'all have a problem and y'all struggle with y'all images, especially for your target audience, how to write those kind of prompts. That's in here. What else do I have in here besides it speaks like me? It speaks like me. And that's in here too. So it's kind of like I'm guiding you through the prompt. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just hear me say think deeper or give it more information, like that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That is what this prompt does. I mean, this prompt, that's what my GPT does. That is what my GPT does. And now that I said that and how I said it, it sounds like an ad, right? I pitched that for y'all. It was a non-pitch pitch. Okay. It is so Nikki. Yes, it is. I'm going to use that one. You better thank a union member. Listen, Let me see. If you have received a sample of the latest body oil, please leave me a review on the site. Thank you in advance. Did I leave my review? Because I thought I did. But if I didn't, I'll go back and do it too. Because I got some I need to talk about. Let me see. I need to check out these new oils, Rose, right? Nikki taught me. I need to put that on my let me put that in my edits. Nikki taught me need to be in there. No one's coming to save you. I should have that in there. I don't have that in there. What else I say, y'all? I love Nikki GPT. Or let's bring it together. Yes. Okay. Let me show y'all real fast before we get off of here. All right. So this is my Nikki GPT. It's called Prompt Like Nikki. And somebody give me something. What are you struggling with? Anybody struggling with anything? Let me know. As it also tells you how to boost your average order value. So if you know, remember we talk about bundling all the time. We talk about products that you have sitting on the shelves, that type of thing. It helps you with that. You see this tabs right here at the top, these things at the top. It's just to give you some information of or ideas of where you can go with Prompt Like Nikki, right? So I said, let's go. Hey, chat. I need a prompt to use in Canva AI to design a luxury label that looks similar, or that, let's say, that gives a Victoria's Secret, because I think Yolanda said she needed to create labels, a Victoria's Secret kind of aesthetic. The colors are pink, cream, and black. Can you create a prompt? Oh, I already said I need a prompt. I don't need to say that again. And then I'm going to say, if there are any questions you need me to answer to make this better, let me know. And it doesn't care about my typos. I'm the only person who care about the typos. All right, so here we go. This is the response. Hey, babe. Yes, yes, and yes. You're on the right track, asking for a prompt that gets you that luxury feminine look with a Victoria's Secret twist. Let's tighten it up so Canva AI knows exactly what to give you. But first, quick questions to make this A1. What product is this the label for? Is it a body butter, perfume, lash glue? Look, lash glue, y'all. What's the shape, size of the bottle? Any text elements you want to include? Do you want anything specific like lace patterns, gold foil, barcodes? Answer those and I'll give you a Canva ready prompt that slaps. But here's a strong starter base on what you already gave. So design a luxury product inspired by a product label inspired by the Victoria's Secret aesthetic, feminine, elegant, and bold. Use a color palette of blush, cream, and black. Include innate patterns, soft script fonts, and a high fashion feel. Add metallic gold accents. The style should be sensual and premium. Think lingerie meets chic beauty branding. Let me know those extra details so we can make this even better. How's that sound already? Does that sound good already? Let me know. I wonder if I could do TikTok from the computer, because that would be even better, because I don't have to show my phone showing my computer screen. Let me see. Okay, let me see. And then I'm going to take it over to, I changed my screen and y'all can't see it. So let me stop sharing this one and share the new. All right. So I'm going to share the window. So when I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. All right. So now I'm going to go into Canva. We're going to go into Canva AI. I'm already there. I don't know why I did that, but I'm already there. So we're going to Canva AI and I'm going to just give it the prompts, you know, when we get there. All right. So we're going to create an image. I'm going to add the prompt. Not there. I don't even know how to take that off. Okay. What we're going to do is change the orientation because it's 16:9. 16:9 is going to give us presentation size. We don't want that. So we want it to kind of be like a body butter label. So I'm going to do 4:3. And now we're going to see what it gives us. And then Canva gives you credits. I've never went past, got low on my credits. So I don't know, whatever. Let me see. Oh, I think it's because it said Victoria's Secret and lingerie. So let me go back into my GPT. It's taking forever. No. Come on. All right. Let's go back to here. All right. So it's being triggered by certain words and will not generate the image. Can you reword the prompt so it can create what I need? Y'all would have probably played around with this prompt a million times and like, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. There's workarounds to everything. There's workarounds to everything. So now I'm going to copy this whole thing here. And now let's see if it does it. Okay, so now it's creating. And so what I didn't have to do is figure out a style. What I didn't have to do was go through Etsy and look for a bunch of people's templates. What I didn't have to do was all of that. All I had to do was go into to Chat GPT, grab me a prompt for what I'm looking for. So we have this one. And again, remember, don't even worry about the words. Don't even worry about where the frame is because you can move all of that. Don't even worry about that. You want to change your color, you can do that too. Look at that. That's cute. I don't know why I did that. Look at this. And I just love AI so much that I will sit here and just ridiculously spend ridiculous amounts of time on it. But let me just show y'all something. So if this looks good, and let's say we want to change it a little bit. Grab this text. Yolanda, I hope you hear because I'm doing this. This is yours. I hope you hear. She not somebody tag. I know she at work, so. So now we grabbed all the text. And now we can change the font and change the wording and make it whatever we want it to be. As soon as it catches up to me. All right, let's do this. Okay. And even if we want to, so as y'all see, gone, right? Gone. You want this bigger? We could just go and grab it. We want this. And you can grab the flowers too, but we want this. And then you just send it backwards. I love when they give you these side ones. Let me see. So now you can make it bigger. You wouldn't be making it this large. It's crazy, but I'm just saying you can change this around. And then you can send it backwards so that your words can come back to the front. Let me go send back because I think that'll be the easiest. Send it to the back and then bring it up one. Okay. So that's it. And then you just take your letters and do whatever it is that you want to do with them. Your words, change it to your font. You got your label. You got your label. Was that easy? Was that easy? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. You are amazing, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. You can change the font to whatever font you want it to be. The bundling ideas are the best. I will be using the suggestions it gave. Psh. Listen, if you want to have my Nikki GPT, because it's going to give you everything that you need, it's going to help you prompt, it's going to help you wherever you're stuck at, it's going to help you with all of those things. If you want my Nikki GPT, you're only able to get it with my class. And the class is going to teach you, this is the whole thing. It's called Catch and Convert. I'm going to teach you how to fish or fish for you. So I'm going to teach you how to fish. That means you can eat forever because you'll be able to use it for your brand. You can use it for whatever it is that you're doing. For whatever you need your creativity for, you can use it for. Or I could fish for you. That's me creating the images and stuff like that for you. But if you do get a seat to my class, you are going to have a first row seat at using our prompt like Nikki. You do have the first row seat. Thank you so much. I know I get lost in AI, right? I would just be in AI worlds. I'd be like in an AI hole. Oh my God, I need that label. Hey, listen, you want this prompt? Do you print on Avery labels? Now, Miss Marilyn, you trying to keep me here. I'm gonna come back on at 12 o'clock. I'm gonna come back at 12 o'clock. I will be on Instagram. I should probably have done it. Oh, you know what? I should probably try to go on YouTube, and that way y'all can see it on YouTube, or you can see it on, because I've been doing it on my phone. But I think I could, listen, I'll figure it out. But I'm going live at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I'll show you where. You can do it on Avery. I like to use Maestro. You can go to wherever they have you could print your labels. You can go to any of them. You could even make a template, not a template. You could even make a sheet of those labels after you get the actual size. Make a sheet and print it out you don't have to use a template. You could just go on ahead and print that out. Oh, now that can go with the collection I'm trying to make. See what I'm saying? Super easy. You ain't have to go searching. Let me tell you, I've been searching for templates on Etsy, trying to find something that's gonna match my brand. And you don't find anything exactly. You gotta find something that just works. And not to mention, there's a bunch of other people buying them templates too. Like, you're not the only person buying that template, which means somebody else is gonna have your look. Stole my look. Somebody gonna steal your look. Right? And I'm not saying anything, I mean, because we all get inspired from places, but I don't want you to have the same kind of body butter I have. I don't want to have a pink jar white labels and everybody got a pink jar white labels. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. I don't like it for me, and I don't like it for you. I don't like it for me or you, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. This is my full transparency moment. I don't like it for us, okay? I don't. Easy peasy, right? Less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. Are there any prerequisites for the class? The only thing that I ask, no. The only thing that I ask you to do is do the work that I gave you. And it's super easy. I need you to dig inside. I need you to know what your brand is about. I need you to, I don't want anybody, if you are going to take my class, listen to me and listen to me good. No, I'm just joking. But if you're going to take my class, I don't want you to purchase any subscription. You hear me? Because I don't want you to be like, Nikki, I purchased this subscription. No, I don't want you to purchase any subscriptions. The only subscriptions I suggest is Canva Pro and ChatGPT. Those are the only two that I suggest. I don't suggest anything else. The reason why I don't suggest anything else for you to subscribe to, because we have enough subscriptions, right? And we don't need another thing we're not going to use, or another thing that we're going to waste time on, or another thing that's not going to give us the results that we want, but we're going to keep on trying and keep on working. We don't need to do that. That's spinning our wheels, and we don't need to do that. We need to be working smarter, not harder, and we need to be working more efficiently. And the only way that that's going to happen is if you do what you need to do on the platform that you need to do it on. Learn that platform and get good at that platform so that you're able to get what you want out of it. Same thing. That's something that I was doing with Canva. I didn't think I was going to be doing all of this with Canva. And then now all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know we could do all of this. This is so much better than anything that I thought. I've been generating images. Like, you'll see, I have maybe 25 images, or let's go 24, right? Because they give you 4s. 24 images of the same one thing, because I'm looking to get something, or something didn't do something exactly right. But in Canva, you can fix that. So, so the only thing, those are the only two that I suggest that everybody buys. Everything else that I teach you, you don't necessarily need. If you're not going to create realistic people, you don't need Midjourney. If you're not going, you don't need open art. You don't need HeyGen. You don't need all of those things are nice to have because they're new and everybody's trying different things. But if that's not where you're going to operate, that's not going to be your zone of genius. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I say that with my whole chest. Like, don't waste your time. The only two that I suggest, again, is Canva and ChatGPT. That's it. Everything else, after I teach you the class, after you see, okay, this is what I like, this is what I'm comfortable using, or this is giving me the results that I want. And then maybe later on down the line, you may want to introduce something else. That's fine. But you want to get something that's going to give you real results. You want to stop creating these robotic images with these people with these millions of hands and their teeth disappearing, their tongue disappearing, crab legs disappearing. Like, we need to create realistic things, right? Because if the problem is that you're not connecting with your audience without AI ain't gonna make that connection even better. You know what I'm saying? So you've got to be able to get comfortable with it is, and comfortable with it is that you're using, and you also got to know what you want to do with it. So those are the only two things. And then, like I said, there's prep work, and there's only, sign up. You're going to sign into every account that I give you for all of the platforms we're going to use. You're going to sign into every one, but you're not going to get a subscription. You're going to use your free trial unless you want to use it. Okay. We're using free trials unless we want to keep it. And that's it. I have a random question. Are you able to send me the workbook for the class so that I can print it? If you got your receipt, you're able to go right into Shopify. Go to my website, go to my courses, and you'll be able. Oh, I don't think you can unlock day one because it ain't day one. Okay. Yes, there's some. I'm sending you your bait and catch card. So with the bait and catch card, is going to put you into the Facebook group, and all the books and stuff is there, so you'll be able to print it. So yes is the answer. Why do I answer so long-winded? That's why my labels are so plain. Couldn't find a template I like. Now you can make it. You creative and crafty. And I love this logo that you got. So yes. Let me see. Nope, just come. Amen. What about creating videos? I'm teaching you that. I'm teaching you that in class. I'm teaching you how to create your videos and how to make your videos look realistic and not crazy. I got an eyelash in my eye. How to make your videos look perfect and not crazy. You're gonna get some things AI, so some things ain't gonna always work, but I'm gonna teach you how to fix it so you can do some workarounds. So with that being said, y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed today. I hope that you learned something that you could take with you. If you are interested in my class, all you have to do is go to Bubble Waves University, click classes. It is the AI for product makers. I don't have a lot of seats. There are buy now, pay later options. I have been thinking about getting a Beacons or something so that you can have more options for buy now and pay later, because with Shopify, you only have Shop Pay. And with Beacons, you have all of them. You have like the Klarna, the Afterpay, all of those things. And so I'm thinking about it. We'll see. And so you have that. What else? If you're interested in the done for you services, all you got to do is click House of Nikkie, and it'll take you to all of the services that I offer. If y'all not subscribed to my channel yet, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe to my channel, and make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. We can talk about AI. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk about AI all week, because like I said, I'm so passionate about it. I'm gonna talk about it all week. I may be talking about it all month. Who knows? The month's over, but the month is over. Who knows where I'm going with this? But what else? Follow me on all social media platforms. Again, I am going live at 12. My class starts July 28th. It's a 3-day intensive. What else? I'm trying to see, am I missing anything? I don't think I am. I think I'm caught up. I'm gonna see if I can create a StreamYard here and see if I know I can connect it to Instagram. I don't know if I can connect it to TikTok, but even if I can't, it'll be great, because I can just go here and we'll see, Mr. Wilson. We'll see. I'm talking myself through a situation. But that is it. That is all, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Again, I hope y'all learned something. Listen, y'all got free game. Y'all can start applying right here, right now. I had people watching my live last night and the night before that I went on, and they were already creating their labels, their look, and their aesthetic, and they was already in Nikkie GPT creating whole launches in a few minutes. Okay, so all it needs is you to execute. So that being said, y'all, here you go with the long goodbyes. I will talk to y'all later so I can get me some food, because now I only got an hour. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.